Right, hello again. Today we're going to do something in the game which is becoming more important since R38. The food buff, which you see just up here. I've just eaten, or in the past, eaten some wolf and lamb chops. Gives us the buffs which help us recover after fighting, because if you don't eat food, they've lowered the rate of recovery in the game, so they've really encouraged us to eat food. So I thought, I'm running low on my wolf and lamb chops, so I thought I'd just show you how we do some cooking. So first of all, what we need to see is the recipe book, and under cooking, food, we need to find out what we need for the recipe we're going to be doing. You get the recipes from the merchant in Owl's Head. Now what it needs is a chunk of coal, wolf meat, mutton meat, garlic, jar of cooking oil, and a sack of salt, and a cooking pot, and then of course you've got to use the cooking station. So what we're going to need now, I've only got 9 jars of cooking oil, so we need to create some cooking oil, which I've already picked up the ingredients for them. Which cooking oil, there we go, requires an empty jar, 5 pecan nuts, and of course a cooking pot. So first of all, we're going to start by cooking some cooking oil. Now you can use the filter up here to filter out your recipes. As you can see, it's automatically put what's required up there, and I'm just going to put this up to hopefully 20. Yep, you can only do 20 per session, assuming you've got all of the ingredients. So as I say, cooking has become one of the not important parts of the game, but something more encouraged, as I say, to help your recovery rates, focus and health. Like all crafting, can take a bit of time, but whilst it's doing that, if we bring up the crafting, we have cooking, which hasn't been fleshed out yet, but it's best to get it up now so you can actually benefit from the further items that will go lower in the tree later in the game. This is release R38. As we actually do some cooking, our poured experience is going down, goes up by us harvesting nodes. There we go, cooking skill up to 65. 13 of them. But we need this cooking oil as an ingredient for the rest of the big recipe. And we had a failure there, but it will still take one of the wear points off the pot in this case. So in a little while we'll need to buy another pot. All the pecan nuts that we're using at the moment came from the trees we harvested, and I did get some off a dead mouse, or no, it was a squirrel, not a mouse. There we go, there's that 20, and we'll just see, we've got 5 more. So how many more can we get? No, we can. I tried to put 20 in and it will give you your maximum amount. So craft another 9. And then we're going to run out of pecan nuts. There's 3 of them. And that'll give us as much, and then, as I say, we've already butchered the carcasses of the sheep and the wolves, and we've got plenty of those. So we see how many meals we can make out of the ingredients we've got. Hopefully get another week, and then we'll have to go and get some more mutton meat. Mutton meat is the easiest to find. You just look for the sheep in Owl's Head. Yeah, maybe others areas in the game, but I've not found them yet. That's all of the cooking oil we can make. Now we'll need to stock up on a few other ingredients. Bring up the, let's click on the wrong one, recipe book again, bring up the cooking food, and we find the recipe we were after. There we go, the wolf's surprise. So we need some coal. That's the wrong vendor. I want, nope, that was the right one. So we'll filter, we want some coal, and at the moment I'm just going to take 100, and that's not the one we're doing this one, sorry. Coal and salt. We want sacks of salt, so how many do we think we can make? Well, I've got 26 mutton, so let's just take 26. We might yep. And I know my cooking pot is not going to last, so I'll just buy another one now. Now we should have all the ingredients we need, assuming I haven't missed anything. So I'll go back to the cooking station. This time I'll search WOL, can't spell, wolf and lamb chops. This is one of the best recipes in the game, but it does mean obsidian wolf meat, which is only found in a few 5 skull instances. So we'll see how many of these we can do. Let's see if we do, click on 20, we can do 20. So start crafting. As I say, we're doing this so we can help ourselves later in the game. Don't worry if you fail. You can't succeed every time. At the moment my skill level is still not low, but it's improving, but we've got 70% chance. It uses up some of the ingredients, but not all of them. There we go. There's one. There's another. I mean, the ingredients can either be scavenged through the game, or you can buy them off other players. Most merchants don't sell all of the ingredients. Like, I've not found a place you can buy wolf meat or wolf carcasses from, other than off player vendors, or going out skinning yourself. I mean, the salt and the cooking jars, you can buy those off vendors. Some of the other ingredients, like the garlic, that can either be grown in your farming, or you can find it on magic characters that you kill. Of course, chunks are cold available at the crafting merchant. I don't think there's anywhere you can harvest it. As I say, this game is the Shroud of the Avatar. It's in release 38. R39 comes up in next day or two, and I'll do a video of the changes. So if there's any changing in this cooking, then I will either do another video, or just make a note of the changes. But the game is ready to play, as you can see. It's just $40 from their store, shroudoftheavatar.com. As I say, it is a crowd-funded game, so the developers and the players are designing the game. So, and even though it's not quite finished, it's ready to play, and anyone can buy the game either off Steam or, as I say, through their website, which I will make sure there's a link in the description. Now, even though we asked it to do 20, it's going to come up against a problem. It can't do any more because our cooking pot is broken. So we need to replace our cooking pot. The equipped tools are down here, and each trade has a different tool. So all you have to do, right mouse click, unequip the tool, and then if you take your new tool, you can just drag it and drop it in there, or in there, or you can put it up here. So I'll just put it down there, and now we have a nice fresh cooking pot. Let's say that's what we've made. Lamb chops, wolf and lamb chops. At the moment we've got 28 of them because each recipe makes 2 of them. Now we'll just see how many more we can get. Pushing 20, we can only do 12, so we've got 12 more we can craft out. I mean, the good thing is you can also use this if you take the time to make the food. You can then sell it on the market to increase your own gold. So what we'll do is we'll put a small portion of this onto one of the vendors. Nearly there. I say, can be a bit time consuming, but does benefit you in the long run. And there are loads of recipes in the game. If we just go to the recipe book, I don't have many, but you've got the components. The first thing you learn to cook to get your skill up is just some butter. Just buy some milk and just keep on skilling it till your cooking skill gets up. Then you can start to cook some of the more advanced recipes. But you've got pie dough, cooking oil, peanut butter. Then we got sacks of salt. You can grow the wheat grain and then you can create sacks of salt. You can buy salt ingots, create sacks of, that one sacks of flour and sacks of salt. Beef stock is where the animal bones come in. And onions, which you can grow, garlic you can grow, carrots you can grow. And vinegar, you need olive wine, which this recipe, I've never seen any bottles of wine. I'm sure there must be somewhere. Then if we go back here, nope, I thought that was going to be involved in something else. Again, 4 wheat, cooking pot, sack of wheat grain. Then you've got yeast, wedges of cheese, all the different ingredients. You've even got jack-o'-lanterns, that's for Halloween. Then you've got chicken pie, mutton pie, fish stew, mutton stew, rabbit stew, piece of apple pie, pumpkin soup, piece of pumpkin pie, baked salmon, coleslaw, baked trout. Loads of different recipes. As I say, there are plenty more in the game. So let's just finish these off. See how many failings we had. What looks like only one. So we'll craft out the last one. I think that's all our muttons used up. So that was see, you can see we need one. There's none there. So we've still got plenty of wolf meat and coal and garlic and the oil and sacks of salt we'd actually planned to run out of that. We only just bought enough, but now we have 52, which if I do use one per session, that's enough for a year. So what we'll do is we don't need that much, so we go to one of our lovely local traders in the game. First of all, I think we'll check the other traders out. These are player traders in the game. These two here are owned by the town that I live in, so I can use these. I'm just going to check, see, selling the better recipe for 1,190. Just seeing if anyone's, there we go, so they're selling at 725, but we want to, that's for 10, and it's got some more up. Oh no, it's the Wolf Surprise, so 725 is what we've got to beat. But what we're going to do is we're just going to check any of the other vendors. Dragon stew, fish stew. Oh, that's some wolf meat I put in there. So 725. So I'm walking a bit slow because I'm over encumbered at the moment, but it's not a problem. This is our guild merchant, which anybody in the guild can use. There's a good range. 12 at 80. He's got 100 for 5,000. Nobody seems to be interested in buying Thingweek. Right, first of all, we're going to, how many we shall we do? We'll do. Now if you want to split a stack, if you click on the stack, holding the shift key, if you just drag, you'll get up this. You can use the arrows, or you can type in the number, and that will pick up that amount. Then if you drop them in, that's not what we wanted, but it splits the stack, as you can see. And if you want to join the stack, just stick it on top. So that's what we wanted to split into 10, and we'll take another one. Go 10, then that didn't let me put them up there, so I'll put them back in the inventory. This is stuff that I put up for sale. Then put them in there, and I'm going to put these ones in a little bit lower than our friends there. 700, just a few coins less. Now if you sell at a public vendor, you'll get charged a selling fee. So, but on these commission-free vendors, of course, we don't have to pay any charges. But we'll just put 20 of those on, and we're going to get 1,400 when they sell. For those that don't want to do any cooking. So that's a quick Nope. What we'll do as well, no. That's a quick video of cooking in Shroud of the Avatar. I hope you found it some help. Please like and subscribe, and do leave comments of anything else you'd like me to do in the game so we can make more videos. Thank you very much.